Hey guys, check this out. In this video, I'm going to be talking about crypto to buy during this bear run. Let's dive into it. Looking at the market real quick. I know this is a late video. It's been a long day, but I definitely wanted to get on here and tell you what's up. So a lot of macroeconomic factors and news happening. With no federal emergency declaration, San Francisco and New York sound alarm on monkeypox. Now this is happening right now. Not a lot of coverage on this, but it's definitely something that people are starting to brace for. So definitely stay tuned and pay attention to that. Another report here is saying that Speaker Pelosi has quietly retained an elite law firm that handles criminal defense after her relationship with Ray Epps was publicly revealed. So a lot happening, a lot of corruption. That is good for crypto, because when you talk about decentralization, it makes things public. It makes things, we talk about decentralization, it makes, you talk about the blockchain technology, there's no way to, have that corruption within the space. You know what I mean? Like it really just takes away, the average person is able to have a voice. And, situations like this, where you can have a voting system where, okay, what are we going to do about Speaker Pelosi? The blockchain allows everyone to vote, could allow everyone to vote and be a part of an election to determine what's the outcome for this. So, even, the future and seeing crypto impact government is going to be big, because we talk about elections, you talk about, people actually being able to vote from their phone and actually have a voice. It's big. So take a look at that. Some crazy news happening. But even looking here, with the Celsius email that was emailed out, and pretty much saying that, one of their employees accessed a list of Celsius client email addresses held on the platform and transferred those to a third party. We do not consider an incident to be present any high risk to any of our clients whose email addresses could have been shared. But this is just bad news after bad news after bad news. And I'm not even talking about the political side with Speaker Pelosi, but even just looking at Celsius and just the whole debacle with Celsius, it's like, oh my goodness, couldn't it come at a worse time? So looking at the crypto bubble, pretty much everything's green. We did look at the charts yesterday, and like I said, I'm waiting for a drop. We're here at Clockwise Crypto. We're waiting for that drop. So anticipating that. And to be honest with you, it's accumulation time. So one of the projects we've been looking at and are really going to start accumulating, because we feel like it's extremely undervalued, is HBAR, HBAR. So definitely take a look at this project. And we talk about a solid project, and you talk about, a project that is, for the future. Think about the partnerships alone, okay? HBAR, HBAR is the token. So if we can even go here so you guys can see the price. It's only like 7 cents. HBAR is significantly undervalued, but let's talk about why. So one of the projects we're accumulating right now is HBAR, and it already is owned and governed by the world's largest leading organizations: IBM, Google, even looking at LG and Boeing. Despite all those problems, Boeing. You got T-Mobile. We have Ubisoft. We have Standard Bank. Like, big companies are partnered with HBAR. And the thing I like about HBAR is it's under the radar. Like, it almost has like that stellar feel where everyone knows it's elite, but they spend pretty much $0 on marketing. So I love what they're doing, and this is a project we have been looking at. So definitely take a look at the white paper, look at the governance piece, which is huge. Look at the token in and of itself. They actually have wallets for it, and you can just dive in and take a serious look at HBAR. Another project we're accumulating is Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is shooting up crazy. $1,700 right now at the time of this recording, and it's doing its thing. So I think everyone's anticipating the proof of stake merge, the ETH merge, ETH 2.0. But looking at Ethereum, everyone's saying it may overtake Bitcoin as #1 spot. If it transfers to proof of stake, it's gonna be game over. Like, Ethereum's has the potential to just pretty much shift this entire bear run. So we'll see if we get another delay or they're actually going to run that out. Another project is Cardano. Of course, we are going to talk about Cardano. Cardano is by far sitting at 51 cents, but by far is the most elite altcoin, most elite, blockchain project out there right now, just based on their track record and what they're doing. And I think it's no coincidence that Ethereum is now transitioning to proof of stake and Cardano is already there. So definitely pay attention to that. Ethereum may have some hurdles with transitioning to proof of stake, as you've pretty much built an entire infrastructure on proof of work. So that's going to be a transition. So, but Cardano is already there. And this is definitely a project, one of our top projects in our holdings for sure. Other projects we're looking at intensely right now is XRP. XRP extremely undervalued. The reason why XRP is extremely undervalued is because there's already enterprises using XRP, and the token utilization, like if it wasn't for this lawsuit, XRP would probably be well over $5 in my opinion, just because the partnerships they have, people that are actually the token, there's no way to run the network without the token. So there's utilization right there. It fuels the entire network. So the bigger XRP grows, the bigger the network grows, the more you have to use the token, the more valuable that token becomes. So, I was actually against XRP when I first got into crypto because I thought that they were for the banks. And, I got to a point where I realized that it's a necessary evil that we have to pretty much bridge that gap. And the fact that they're pretty much putting Swift out of business and almost forcing banks to take a look at it and utilize it is huge to me. So XRP, definitely a project we're going to be talking about more in depth over the next upcoming weeks. All these projects we're going to talk about more in depth. So our top projects as of right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, XLM, which no one talks about, XLM, Stellar, and XRP. I think I said that right. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Stellar, XRP, HBAR. So those are pretty much all of our accumulations at this time. Super conservative. We're really wanting to accumulate Stellar under 10 cents. So that's what we're waiting for. Really a great project. Jet McCaleb, who pretty much founded Ripple, aka XRP, is, his track record in and of itself with, everything going on there is second to none. Stellar's another project, spent zero on marketing, but it's top notch. Definitely take a look at that. That's what we're looking at. A long day today, but just wanted to dive in and kind of give you some market updates. A lot going on in the world right now. A lot going on in the space. You got, from politics to even just everywhere, just some stuff going on. We got the recession. Government's lying, saying we're not in a recession, even though historically, if this happens, that means we're in a recession. You're saying no, it's not a recession, then it's not. It doesn't really line up. But other than that, I just want to dive in, kind of share what altcoins we are buying and accumulating right now during this bear run. That's going to be the foundational stack of our entire portfolio. We just told you right there. So typically, in 2 to 3 years, we look back and see how well they're doing. And, that's what we're aiming for right now. So hope you got some value out of this video, guys. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.